Okay, so I still don't have enough videos for the Halloween to take me up to the 31st. So I'm going to record a few more. First one is going to be top 5 films that I don't see that are either happening, have only just come out, or I don't even want to think about. So let's start off with number 5, Leprechaun Origins. Now, I know that came out on DVD in the UK on the 13th? Yeah, 13th of October, and I am hearing nothing but negative reviews about it. Apparently, people were saying it was going to be a really, really good film. I watched the trailer and it bored me. There's no wisecracking leprechaun. There's no Warwick Davis. And apparently he looks a bit like a ghoul or a zombie. Yeah, there's too many things there to list what's wrong with that there. But we do not need it at all. It's not needed. I mean, the first 3 ones I'd say are classic, but this is just silly now. It wasn't silly before, but this is just more silly. Next one I'm going to say is the Saw reboot / sequel / remake / prequel. I don't know what's happening with it. That's supposedly coming out in the next couple of years. It's got announced a couple of days back. Because it's the 10th anniversary of the first Saw, they are remaking or rebooting, or I don't know what they're doing, the Saw franchise already. It's not needed. We've had enough of them now. I know I said that it's not a horror film, but people class it as horror, and it's released on Halloween. So I will include it in this because I don't want to see it. I've had enough with the previous 7 ones. And then the next one's going to be a bit topical because some people want to see it and some people don't. Personally, unless it follows a specifically good story, I'm not really bothered about it. Number 3 is Final Destination 6. I know I've praised the series, with the exception of 4, quite a lot of times, to be honest, and I'm just thinking, well, how many times can you do it and still make it original? Because surely they've nearly used everything up that they can do. I mean, we've had, let me see, there was Flight 180, there was the Crash on the Road, what was the 3rd one? Oh yeah, the roller coaster. 4th one, NASCAR. 5th one, the bridge. So what would they do for 6? Apparently it's going to be set in previous time. Yeah, I don't see how that's going to work, because most of it's based on modern technology with working things out. Could be interesting. It could also flop epically if it is being made. So please, for the love of God, do not make another Final Destination. Number 7 is Night of the Living Dead. Apparently they're remaking, rebooting, prequeling it again. That might be the most remade film of all time, in all honesty. I know that seems ridiculous, but it's happened so many times now. There's been so many reboots and prequels and sequels. Admittedly, Dawn of the Dead is technically a sequel, and so is Day of the Dead. But all the other ones are crap. I mean, why bother? It's just ridiculous and stupid. Now, before I go on to number 1, I want to give a mention in this, which came close to being in my top 5, is the Friday the 13th reboot, which Michael Bay is redoing again, and apparently it's found footage. Enough said. So number 1 is a film that a lot of people hate, including myself. Now, the second one's coming out sometime this year, the 3rd one next year. I don't want to see either of them after the first one. It's a film that's called Sharknado. Awful film, boring, fake acting, bad special effects. Probably one of the worst films I've ever seen. And they're giving it not 1 sequel, but 2. We don't want more Sharknado sequels. We didn't really want the first Sharknado, but this happened. I mean, Sharknado 2, the second one, sounds stupid, and I don't see it. Neither do a lot of people, in all honesty. So here's to hoping that A, no one talks about it and it just blows straight over. B, Sci-Fi decides not to show it. Or C, it just magically disappears from our minds, from the internet, from TV, from everything. Yep, I said it. No Sharknado.